Voting is a right and a privilege, but it's one that not all citizens take advantage of. Some people find it intimidating or confusing. In the next 5 minutes, we'll take you step by step through the voting process. Hopefully, it will answer any questions you may have about voting in Prince William County and show you that it's easier than you think.
The qualifications for registering to vote are you must be a citizen of the United States, a resident of the state of Virginia, and you must be 18 on or before the general election of that year. If you have been convicted of a felony, then you must have had your rights restored by the governor. Once you move into the county and you are a resident of that particular county, then you would either go to the Department of Motor Vehicles or come into the voter registration office and get a registration form. You can download that form off the internet as well. Fill out that form and submit that to voter registration, and then we would send you that voter card.
Our books close 29 days before the election, so we process those applications before that time. Anything that comes in after that time, we have to save until the election is over. On election day, the citizen would go to their polling place, which is indicated on their voter card. It would either be a school, a church, a firehouse, or some kind of public building which is located near where they live. There are usually signs designated for voter parking. There are also vote arrows directing the voter where to go. From there, the officer will check their name in their poll book, give them a voting permit, activate their voter card, and then they would go to the electronic voting machine to cast their ballot.
The ballot will come up on the machine, and it's very self-explanatory as you walk through the various screens on the machine and vote. You can change your mind. If you want to change your mind, you realize that's not who you really wanted to vote for. And then eventually when you're done, it gives you a review. When you're satisfied with everything that you voted for, there's a big yellow square that you touch, and that casts your ballot.
Touchscreen technology works very well. There may be some apprehension originally, but once a voter uses it, it's very simple. It's easy to use. They read the screen, they touch their selection, and it's a very quick, easy process.
The important thing to remember is you need to go to your specific polling location when you cast your ballot. Everyone is assigned a polling place, which is on their voter registration card. If you do not have your voter registration card or are unsure of your polling place, please call our office and we'll be happy to help you locate your correct precinct. The lines are usually longer early morning before people go to work and later in the evening on their way home from work. So if you have the opportunity to go to the polling place during the day, the lines might be much shorter for you and you could get in and out much quicker.
Polls close in Prince William County at 7 p.m. However, if you are in line, you will be allowed to vote.
The voting process itself, once you get in the polling place, is very quick and easy. To ensure that the lines move quickly, we ask that the voters be prepared.
There are two different ways to absentee vote. You can either absentee vote by mail or you can absentee vote in person. Currently in Virginia, there are about 11 different reasons that qualify you for an absentee ballot. You fill out the absentee ballot application form and you mail that in to us, and then we process that and send you the absentee ballot. One of the most frequent questions that people call and ask us is if you are required to change your address with voter registration when you move. And the answer is yes. You can do that by going to the DMV or downloading that form off the internet or coming into our office in Manassas. One thing we like to clarify is that if you change your address with DMV, that does not automatically change your address with voter registration.
So with all this information, be sure you're prepared to vote in the next election.
People do not realize that Prince William County has 2 to 3 elections every year, and that it's important to vote in all elections, not just on the November general or in presidential election. That your vote counts for local government. In fact, voting in smaller local elections has more of an impact on your daily life.
It's very important to vote. It's a right, it's a privilege to vote, and it should not be taken lightly, and it helps you decide who's in office that has the same values and beliefs that you do, for this great country.
If you need more information about voter registration, or if you're uncertain about where you would go on Election Day to vote, you can contact our office at 703-792-6470 or visit our website. We also have many of the forms that you would need on our website as well.